Welcome to StarWatch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next.
Something remarkable has been happening in the Chinese entertainment world over the past few years. For a long time, the conversation around young male actors born after 1995 seemed predictable. Certain names dominated discussions, magazine covers, and fan rankings. Some actors appeared untouchable, their popularity almost guaranteed to grow year after year. Yet the entertainment industry rarely follows a straight line. Just when audiences believed the hierarchy was settled, something unexpected happened. One figure quietly began shifting the balance. That figure is Wang Yibo. What makes this story so fascinating is not simply his popularity, but the way his rise has subtly reshaped the entire landscape around him. While some actors were busy chasing new dramas and public appearances, Wang Yibo appeared to step away from the traditional path. For months, and eventually for more than a year, he was not constantly present in television series or film sets. Yet instead of fading from the public eye, his influence seemed to grow even stronger. Fans, brands, and the media all began to notice something unusual. The rules that once defined success for young actors were beginning to change. And as his influence expanded across fashion, sports, and global events, a ripple effect spread across the industry. Careers that once seemed secure suddenly felt uncertain. Rising stars began to compete more fiercely. Established names faced new pressure to evolve. In a world where attention shifts quickly, Wang Yibo's unexpected momentum has quietly triggered a new chapter in the story of China's post-95 generation of actors. To understand why this shift feels so dramatic, it helps to look at the broader landscape of young actors who entered the spotlight around the same time. Over the past decade, several names became symbols of the post-95 generation. Actors such as Shu Kai and Song Wei-long once represented the classic image of rising idols. With striking appearances and early breakout roles, they captured enormous attention and built large fan communities. Their early success created the impression that they would remain at the center of the industry for years to come. However, the entertainment world often moves faster than expected. Audiences constantly search for new stories, new personalities, and new forms of inspiration. For some actors, maintaining that early momentum can be challenging. Projects may receive mixed reactions, or the timing of opportunities may not align perfectly. When that happens, the public conversation can shift quickly. In recent years, observers have noticed that the spotlight surrounding several once dominant stars has gradually softened, opening space for new narratives to emerge. At the same time, other actors within the same generation have been steadily building their reputation through consistency and patience. Zhang Linghe, for example, gained attention through historical dramas and a distinctive on-screen presence that blends elegance with quiet intensity. His growing connection with the fashion world has also expanded his visibility beyond television audiences, placing him in a unique position where entertainment and luxury culture intersect. Wu Lei represents another fascinating path. Having entered the industry as a child performer, he gradually transformed his youthful image into a more mature and versatile identity. Audiences often describe him as someone who focuses on craft rather than image alone. That long-term approach has allowed him to maintain stability even as trends evolve, giving him a reputation as one of the most dependable actors of his generation. Then there is Liu Haoran, whose early success in popular films brought impressive box office achievements. His journey reflects another side of the industry. When an actor becomes strongly associated with a specific type of role, exploring new artistic directions can take time. The transition from youthful characters to more complex roles is a challenge many performers face. And Liu Haoren's career shows how even highly successful actors must continue redefining themselves. Against this constantly shifting backdrop, Wang Yibo's trajectory began to stand out in a completely different way. Rather than focusing solely on the traditional cycle of filming drama after drama, he gradually expanded his presence into several unexpected areas. One of the most surprising examples is professional motorsport. Racing is not simply a hobby for him. It requires discipline, intense training, and the courage to compete in a demanding environment. When he achieved strong results on the track, many observers realized that his ambitions extended far beyond entertainment alone. At the same time, his involvement in adventure and exploration programs showed another dimension of his personality. Viewers saw someone willing to step outside familiar comfort zones, climbing challenging terrains and participating in physically demanding experiences. These moments created a powerful narrative. Instead of appearing distant or untouchable, he seemed curious, determined, and eager to explore the world. Meanwhile, the fashion industry also began to recognize his distinctive influence. Global luxury houses increasingly invited him to represent their brands, placing him at major international events and fashion weeks. His appearances at these gatherings often generated enormous attention online, not only among fans but also among style enthusiasts who admired his calm confidence and unique sense of presence. With partnerships linked to renowned fashion labels such as Loewe, Chanel, Lacoste, and Jimmy Choo, his reputation gradually expanded beyond the boundaries of a typical actor's career. What makes this transformation especially interesting is the timing. While some observers initially wondered whether a long break from filming might reduce his visibility, the opposite seemed to happen. His activities across different fields created a broader narrative of creativity and independence. Instead of relying on a single platform, he built a multi-dimensional identity that resonated with diverse audiences. As a result, the conversation around post-95 actors began to change. Popularity was no longer measured only by the number of television dramas released each year. Influence could also be reflected in cultural presence, international recognition, and the ability to connect with audiences through authenticity. Wang Yibo's path illustrated that an artist could step away from the expected formula and still remain at the center of public attention. For many fans and observers, this shift has made the current era of Chinese entertainment particularly exciting. The competition among young actors is no longer simply about who appears in the most projects. Instead, it has become a broader exploration of creativity, individuality, and personal growth. Each actor brings a different strength to the stage. Some focus on acting technique, others on style and global visibility, and some on building long-term artistic identities. In that sense, Wang Yibo's rise does not simply represent personal success. It symbolizes a turning point in how the next generation of performers define their careers. And by embracing multiple passions and exploring unexpected opportunities, he has demonstrated that influence can grow in surprising ways. And when one artist changes the rules, the entire industry inevitably begins to evolve alongside him. The story of this generation is still unfolding, and the coming years will undoubtedly bring new surprises, new collaborations, and new stars ready to shine. Yet one thing has already become clear. The landscape of popularity among young actors is no longer fixed. It is dynamic, unpredictable, and full of potential. And in many ways, the unexpected rise of Wang Yibo has played a significant role in shaping that transformation. Thank you for spending time with StarWatch Now and exploring this fascinating moment in the entertainment world with us. If you enjoy thoughtful stories about rising stars, industry shifts, and the evolving journeys of your favorite artists, we would truly love to have you as part of our growing community. Please consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications so you never miss our next story. Your support helps us continue sharing new perspectives, fresh insights, and inspiring stories from the world of entertainment. We appreciate every viewer who joins us on this journey. Until next time, thank you for watching StarWatch Now.